Yeah, so good morning, my dearest, my good viewers. Good morning, wherever you're watching from. It's morning in Kengariso at Mama Fred's place. So it's a good day. It's a wonderful day that we have woken up. And today I'm starting my video at this village. You know, it has been quite a while since we handed over the house. So yeah, so I was making my collar, you know. It's good to be presentable before my lovely viewers. So today I'm here and I was sent by one of you a cabinet, kitchen cabinet for this house. You know, since we handed over this house, we left Mama Fred without the kitchen cabinet. So here you see with this guy, and with Omera himself, or Fundi, the Fundi that has been working on most of the furnitures. He's the guy that did this one. Where we have put the curtain, the window curtain.
It's called curtain box.
Kitchen box.
Curtain box.
Curtain box. So he's telling me it's called curtain box. Yeah, so he's going to make us the cabinet for the kitchen. So I came straight to the kitchen so that, you know, when I passed outside, I asked Mama Fred for permission, because in this house we come with permission nowadays. We don't just come in the way we used to when we were still working on it. So we asked her for permission to come in. So the Fundi is getting the measurements so that we get the exact quotation of the ulisema mbao gani tunatumia?
MDF board.
MDF board. So the whole of the nini yote itatumika MDF.
MDF.
Oh. So he's saying you are going to use MDF. So he's going to get the measurement. So we are going to make one at this point. Here, what is it called?
Worktop.
The worktop. Yeah. Where now, for example, maybe you might be having a sink.
Sink or room.
Yeah, but because we don't have a sink here, we are just going to make a worktop that she can store things below, isn't it? Mm-hmm. And the rest of the things she can place on top.
Yeah.
Then the rest of the carpet is going to be placed at this point, this wall. So I know one of you might be wondering why we're not going to place the cabinet on this side. If we place it on this side, and below here, this room is going to be squeezed. So we decided to use this wall and this wall. So the top of this part and below here. So we're going to place. Have you got the total measurements?
Wait a minute.
Oh, you're still working on it, huh? Yeah. So as he working it, this is now Mama Fred's last outlook. In fact, this cabinet is going to help her because you can see how she's storing her utensils. So once we make this cabinet now, it means she can store them here very nicely. After she has cleaned them, she has dried them out. They are already dried. She can keep all the plates here. She can keep all the cups on this cabinet. She can keep the sphurias on this side. She can keep some other even like the other stuff, like this is, I don't know if this is milk or something. So some ingredients like this one, these are the peas. She can store them in some of these cabinets. So why am I here? One of you sent me 28,175,000. So that is the money. 25 for this work. 3,475 was mine. So we are going to work on that cabinet efficiently. Sorry, that was something had entered my eye. So let me get the total cabinet that's going to be used. The MDF. MDF in full fund is what? Huh? MDF. Do you know the full meaning of MDF?
No. I don't.
I was asking you what MDF mean, because you need to know these abbreviations, right? But I don't know. So let him get the total, and from there I will inform you. From there we go and collect the materials. Today we deliver them. Then we start the work. Okay, how many days are you going to take at Fellow's work?
Fellow's work. Today and tomorrow.
Today and tomorrow. Yeah. So that means today we collect the material, we bring them here. Mm-hmm. The day after tomorrow, the food is going to start the cabinet installation. Yeah, so guys, we have eventually come to the end of the quotation. But this cup you're seeing, this cup has a very, very delicious porridge. This is a courtesy of Mama Fred. You know porridge that is made from finger millet? You know finger millet? Very nice, very sweet, very delicious. Sorry, guys. So, right? So, this is what we have come to the conclusion about the quotation. The food, I don't know what these things are. MDF, we have in what? In the second one, I don't know what that is. We have ball catch, we have leaping, we have gypsum screw, we have contour, we have stainless. So all these material are going to cost 18,500. 18,000 plus the labor of the fundi 5,000. Now, that brings us to 23,500. The rest of the money we have to go and purchase this. We have to purchase these things now and put them in a tuk-tuk or a motorbike. They come. The other money that will be needed, as you were saying, to smoothen. Is it to smoothen or to? There's some things that are done on the MDF. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So when you buy an MDF, this is what we call the MDF. I think this is the MDF, right? So there is that edging. They make it in a way that it's slant. I don't think we have such. This is the MDF, yes. It was supposed to be sharp corners at this part, but they made it in a way that there's a machine that passed here and made it slant like this. Only that it's not clear to be seen there. So that is it. So what I'm going to do, we are going to go away right away with this fundi because he has some work for Felix that he's supposed to do. But I'm going right away to border. That is border. Border means border Kenya and Tanzania. That we're going to buy these things in Kenya. So we're going to Sibania with him right away so that he can purchase these things. The next, I was supposed to talk about this table today. That there's something that needs to be done on this table. I need this table to look like this chair. Smooth like this. Yeah, I've told him. Yeah, he came, but he did not do what I wanted. So I'll be here because I'll be having a project. So this roughness is supposed to be removed. All of it. This is it. So welcome for breakfast. Let's take. So I want to talk also something about. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah. So this is the outlook of Mama Fred's place since we left. You remember the last time we left this place, we had this house at this place. So when we were doing the party, this house was there and it was used especially for the stores, right? But she has demolished it. So she has demolished that house. Then, Mama Fred ni jikoni ama? Asa ile ya kulala. Mbuzi, ng'ombe na kuku. All right. So I'm trying to get the explanation from her why she decided to. Okay, this house looks good again on this side because one, it's going to bring the compound together because even if this part there, the fence side was not there, now this compound is going to look a bit smaller for her and the children can be close. So I asked her about why she's trying to put this here. She talked about the poultry. So she said that in this compound, because of the way that the Palm and the Bosco have made it, this compound is going to have quite a number of vegetables. She intends to plant vegetables around. For example, you can see this place where the house has come from. The other side, you can see some onion from far. So she said she's going to plant vegetables and quite a number of fruits are going to be put there. So those are the onions you can see from there. I'm bringing close so that you can be able to see. So she said that if these poultry are allowed to go outside, by the way, they are very good. The hens are very good, especially with the cats, and very good with the skooma. They eat, they swallow. They are here. They are here, guys. You can see already they're out. They're already on that farm where we have the onion. If that one was sukuma wiki or it was something else like the veggies that they can take, like the witchweed, you know the witchweed, they really eat that one like it's their favorite. So she said she's going to make this in a way that this place will look, so from the gate toward this place, she'll have the hens on this side. So the poultry will be sleeping in this house because this house will be made in a way that it will be molded with the mud from the other house. It will be molded. So another way, this house is going to be used as a security. So the poultry will be sleeping here. After them in the morning, they walk. They leave the house. They come and they're left on this. So they will not be allowed to go outside. Then, you remember the other house? This is it. This is it. Unakura mind ba? Yes. This house, it has been molded fully. Fully. I know you cannot see it clearly. So the only thing that is remaining in this house, for example, is when it gets like plaster, especially the rough cast, it can look very nice. It has been made well to an extent that anybody would want to come in through this house. It is hard for that person because the wall is very strong. Very strong. We have the window where you're seeing the light coming from. We have the door. So for now, it's being used as the kitchen. You can see the 3 stones there. But as Mama Fred is explaining, this is her work she has done with the help of her friends. So this is the only side that has not been fully molded. So they are doing the finishing. So she's saying she's going to exchange this cooking place to the other house that she's making the other side. That one. So what does that mean? She has said this house is going to fully remain for the cow and the goats. Good. Shukriya, Baba. So, from my own opinion, it's a very good idea because this house will now be special. Because you see, like the goats, after a year, they are supposed to have brought young ones. So, meaning the cow will also be sleeping here and the cow will be having a calf. Once the calf gets big enough, maybe it will come to the mother. But I don't think that it will happen because Mama Fred's cow is not hers. That cow belongs to, I think she said the father-in-law. The father-in-law gave her because when she got the twins, she needed milk to help in breastfeeding because she could not breastfeed the young ones, the twins, with her own breast milk. They could not be enough. So the father-in-law gave her that cow, meaning once the cow gets mature enough, the father-in-law takes the calf, and leave the cow behind so that it can again pasturate. So this house is going to be spacious enough for the goats, which are 4 already. Now the 2 goats will bring the young ones. Those are two young ones. The 2 young ones now plus the mothers, there will be 6 of them, plus the cow in this house. So this is an advantage that if she's not cooking in this house will be spacious. So the other house is making there, that is a tamba. Because she's the reasoning. She's creating room for the poultry and for the kitchen, which is good. Now, let me talk about what they are doing currently. Yeah, so this is on one side, this fence that is placed here is going eventually to look like this at the end. So that means if one time this house will be plastered, then even this wall, okay, I can call it a wall because a wall made of trees, it will be molded to an extent to look like this. When this one is plastered, rough cast, it will also be plastered rough cast. Then I've told you the reason why these bananas are going to be removed, right? So this place is going to be cleaned in a way that it looks levelized here. So it will be a very nice compound. Why? One, it will be good for the young one because the young ones need to be controlled, especially coming coming toward this borehole. That is her worry. So she said she need to have this so that when they are, especially they are inside, they lock the door that is placed here. You remember this door was the one that was in the other house that has been demolished. So I wish they got a strong one. So this door will be locked. Once they're inside, especially they're in the house, now this door is locked, so that the young ones now can walk on this side of the compound. So they not pass through the door to guard the borehole. Apart from that, it will restrain the chickens from getting out. Another one is that it is for security purpose. You can see what is happening. They're already making mud. Yeah, so this is the activity that happened. So he picks that mud, then places it in between the rafters. That is the first round of what happened. From there, the second round, both inside and outside. Yeah. So this is how to reinforce the trees that are standing. Angani, bwana unaweza kushikilia kitu kweli bwana? Ubane ego bwana. Sukuma. Yeah, so that is what is happening. I was just asking whether the young one would manage to push that. So that is the intention of this lady, what she's doing. You can see the animals are really doing good. Oh, these are the animals. You can see they are doing very fine, very fine. This is the second, I think this is the first female goat. Then we have the second one among this one. We have the male. Chimburi chino chikoro henirenga chane. Nene ni hemo ibere. Abra no liguli ekoro hemo ore ti subini. Sindio? So we forgot that time, when we were buying these goats, we should have sat together and agreed on what we were to buy, because she's supposed to have 1 male and 3 female, but we brought two female and 2 male. So that means that she need more female there than the male. So what I was talking about is this. You can see, like this place, we had a house here. Kwa hivyo tayari hapa Mama Freddy, mamboga tayari. Recovery inakuja. Yeah, this is Mama Fred. Bisalimia watu bana. Unajua hata hujasalimia watu wangu. Sema good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, hii kizungu lazima ujue bana. Yeah, so najua sasa baada tumetoka hapa ulidhani tutarudi. Hatuwezi rudi. Sisi tunarudi hapa tukitumwa. Muji ni yako. Lakini leo nimerudi. So hapa mboga. Pote mpaka pale juu.
Bado haijafika juu.
Nika nyumba venye nyumba ilikuwa. Aha. Kwa hivyo na mpango wa kuweka mboga hivi.
Yote nataka niweke.
Safi kabisa. Bado umetumia hiyo kunini hapo ili itabaki. Good. So she's saying that already we have some germinating seedlings. You can see that. We have that one. If Pamela were here, they would have told us the name of this. I think there's a time they told us at Mama Felicia's place. They told us this name. But unfortunately, I forgot it. So this is what she's trying to protect. Because once this one germinate and the poultry come here, they just, they eat the young leaflets. They eat this one. So that means she cannot keep anything here. She cannot grow any vegetable. And this compound, as she's planning, she's saying that it will have vegetable all the way to that place, all the way to inside of those bananas, to this extent. That means she will not buy any of the vegetables. You can see what they're doing. Yeah, the poultry are very good, but they need also to be restrained. I'm talking that from experience because I usually see my wife there with the poultry. She does a lot of restraining. In fact, I think one time I'll show you the way she tried to. In fact, today she was talking about buying a chicken mesh. Is it a chicken mesh? There's that wire, small thin wire that wire mesh that the chicken can, even the chicks cannot pass. She was talking about that. So it's high time she needed to restrain them before they destroy what she's planning to do in this place. Write a number, because remember you bought her 11 of them. Very soon the 11 of them will also multiply. There will be many. So that's the idea. That's the reason why she demolished this house and she placed this one. That's the reason also she also did what? She also made the other side of them. So I think from my own idea, my own opinion, she has a very good intention, a very right one. It looks ugly at this point of starting, but it will look beautiful once the entire compound has been. And I'm hoping that one of us can just give her cement so that she can even plaster the other house. If the other house plus this kitchen is plastered, because she's going to change from the information she has given, she's going to change. That house is not going to be a kitchen anymore. She's going to change it to be this one. This one can also be plastered. It looks a very decorative compound with a very good outside compound where she plants various types of crops. So from Mama Fred, I think, she's a lady that overwork herself because she has to feed her children. So she's in the farm, she's working for the children. So hiyo nini unafunika sukuma? Yeah. So that is, by the way, that's what I mean, guys. You can see. So it means she has to bring some bushes to put on top. Those are the sukuma wiki planted where she's putting away. You can think it's a heap of rubbish, but no, she's trying to protect that sukuma wiki from the chicks, from the poultry, because they eat everything. They eat. They only don't eat these onions, this one, but the sukuma wiki they eat. These vegetables she has grown here, they eat everything. Yeah, so that is it. Aside from Zach Discovery, thank you so much for watching this video to this extent. If you're on my channel for the first time and have not subscribed, please, it's a humble request that please subscribe. You're pushing your guide to 5,000 subscriptions and above. Thank you for watching. Thank you for not skipping the ads. May God bless you for that, because that's how you can boost us. Yeah, the person that has talked about that decided to do this cabinet for Mama Fred is a humble gratitude from me. Thank you so much. May God bless you wherever you'll be. Whatever you've done to me, to my family, to this lady, thank you so much. May God give you good health and give you good strength so that you can also help others. So I'm ending this video from Mama Fred. Don't forget to subscribe to Otenga Junior. Don't forget our boss. We are moving into 10,000. As he grow, I grow. As he grow, Otenga grow. Don't forget to check us also on our Instagram pages, Zach Discoveries, Fellow the Boy, Otenga Junior, and much love from Zach Discovery. Bye-bye.